What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So I'm gonna try and go live. I'm waiting on a couple of guests. I don't even know if this is showing up live. I can't see not seeing anything in the comments. So don't know if I have anybody in here or not. If there's anybody out there, let me know. And we'll get this rolling. Got a few giveaways today. So if we get some viewers here, we'll give some books away. And we'll take it from there. But it should be fun. Got my man Josh Grav right here. So,
are you live? Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live. What's good, brother?
What's up? Hang on, I just got to switch over.
What's up, everybody? I got a Zora's Tiger here. I got Big Fetus, Poppin' Comics, Wookie Fathers here, Wobbles is here, my man Joker. So we got a few people in here. Let's give a few people some more time to come on. I think.
Yo, Big Fetty's you got to change your name back, man. Big Fetty Pops the Henny just sounds way better.
Yeah, I like that way better too.
You got to go back.
Hey, George. How are you? George is on with us too. So, have you been buying on WhatNot yet, Josh? Have
Nope.
you bought anything? I have, and I found some good deals on there. So, I was going to show those, and then I've been watching a bunch of the people in the YouTube community just talking, and you're listening to guys talk about Thor, and some people like the trailer, some people didn't. It's a teaser. I mean, in my opinion, I think there's so much more room for that to grow.
Yep.
But have you looked at the sales on that book yet?
Which one?
On Thor #1, the 2014 Jane Foster.
Which one?
Actually, poorly. Just the regular issue. Even the variants, right? I was looking today. From the minute the news dropped yesterday till maybe a couple of hours ago today, there were over 100 copies already sold.
Of Jane
Thor,
Foster. The Jane Foster. It's funny because I think that book is going to carry way more than Thor God of Thunder 2.
Yeah, so I went and I looked at Thor God of Thunder, not God of Thunder 2. I looked at, I agree with you because I think that character is going to resonate with more people.
Yeah.
You know what I did look at? I looked at What If 10.
Yeah.
And almost 30 copies of that book have sold since yesterday. So and then the other book that was selling was the Thor God of Thunder 25, which has like that alternate universe cameo.
Yeah.
And that book, I think there was like 15 to 20 copies of that book that had sold. So we're talking 150 copies of this book had sold. And you have to see some of the prices on like that What If. It's like $1,200. I might pull it up in a few minutes just to show you.
Or what, a 9.6 or not a 9.8?
I think it was a 9.6 or a 9.8.
Yeah. You're
right, though, Wookie Father. It didn't jump up in price. It's at about $300 right now. It stayed level, but it's the amount of copies. So if you bought into that book, you could have bought 2 years ago. You could have bought into that book for probably like $25, right, Josh?
Raw for sure.
Raw.
You know who you need to talk to about this is my brother. My brother is sitting on and has been for so long. So many of these. The one that has jumped up, I'll tell you, is that 1 in 50.
Yes.
It hasn't jumped up a lot, but it's always it's one of these books that no matter where you see it or who's selling it, if it's a 9.8 graded, it's 500, no more, no less, and it always has been. And it's gone up. I've seen it as high as like 675, kind of hovering around like 600, 625. So that one has gone up a little bit.
Right. Yeah. What's up, Murph? What's going on? Michael Baker said the 9.8s for that the What If $2,500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw. I think there were 296 sales for over $1,200 yesterday alone.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
So it's wild. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me see if I can share this screen here, and I'll show you guys this stuff because it bugged me out, man. There we go. All right, so this is recent sales. So as you can see, even Thor 2 is starting to sell now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go down and you go Thor, all the variants are
there's a third print of that number 2.
Yeah, I know. I saw that in here. The Midtown Comics is selling for $60.
I wonder how much the New York Comic-Con one is.
Let's see if we find one. There's the one in 50. The 9.8 sold for under $500. But
Wait,
again,
wait. I'm talking about, maybe it's not the one in 50. Maybe it's the one in, I thought it was the one in 50. Is it the Ribic one?
But Ribic's one in 25, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 1 in 25. That's the one. I'm sorry. That's the one that's selling for like, has gone as high as $675.
There's a second printing sold for $8, but they're 2014 Thor 25 right there. The God and Thunder. It just under $300, about $300 for a 9.8. Even the True
Believers, yeah.
Yeah, the Hawkeye and Deadpool, which has the little cameo with the, remember that? $40.
There it is.
There it goes right there. The Ribic, probably like a $625, $600 book right there.
Yep.
That is a 1 in 50. The Ribic is the 1 in 50. You're right.
Yeah.
Another $300 sale, another $300 sale. This is all today. $255 for the God of Thunder 25. Again, $80 raw now, $75 raw. Throw the God Butcher right there.
How many of those have sold today? I'm curious.
For the God Butcher?
Yeah.
The God Butcher, let's take a look. Because this book here, I mean, this is crazy. But like you said, I over 100 something. Number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, you have one sale for $375.
That's
for 9.8.
I think that's low too.
Well, the book dropped a lot.
Yeah,
because they had 9.6s are under $275. Now you had a 9.2, probably like a $200. There you go, 9.4s for $225. But these are all today.
Yeah.
All slabs though. You see that?
A lot of 9.6s and 9. Well, there's
second print right there. There's a raw for $135, $120. And that's all today.
Yeah.
So I mean, the sales info is
scroll down, scroll down, keep scrolling, not slow. You can go pretty fast. I just want to see where it kind of. Oh, that's all today. It ends right there.
That's today. It ends right there.
Okay, so not even close to what the Jane Foster book is.
No, exactly. But and there you go. This is up to yesterday because the news dropped yesterday. You had a 9.8 sell for $500 yesterday. $195 for that yesterday, and they haven't even shown the character yet. I mean, we've seen the little promo stuff, and now they just released a picture of the pop. But other than that, but it's nowhere near, like you said, Jane Foster right now is the book to have. It's selling better than all the other ones.
Yeah.
So that was interesting to me.
I think
people number one second country. Okay, we'll take a look at that, Mike.
I think people are seeing that there's probably going to be longevity in her, unlike Gore.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, she might get her own show. Then there's talk about her in the Avengers, possibly.
Well, and you know what? I could see that because at one point she had a romance with Sam Wilson. You remember that?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, there was a whole kiss and there was a whole romance thing. They love playing off on stuff like that.
Yeah.
So and it's Natalie Portman. She got jacked for the role.
I know. I saw a picture of her today. As a matter of fact, I'm like, oh wow.
She had traps on her.
Yeah.
Her arms were as big as my arms. I was like, wow, this chick got in really good shape for this. And you know what? On that, we're gonna do a start line. So I have a couple of books here that tried to give away in my last giveaway, and some people didn't claim them. So what we're gonna do is just go live today, and just do end line. All right. So I'm gonna set up an end line here.
Are you doing questions or something?
I'm gonna do one. Yeah, we're just gonna do a couple questions, easy ones, but it'll get people some decent books.
Mike, I checked that King Thor #1 second printing. I think today today. I think I checked it. It's still like around like what it always been, like $80 in.
The other book we're gonna take a look at after this. We're gonna because I think it popped a little bit too. But we'll go with this. Is gonna be the first giveaway. I'm just gonna highlight myself here, Josh, real quick. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna give away the Mark Brooks Spider-Gwen #1. and Silk number
Mm.
1, Scotty Young. All right, 2
Nice.
nice books. You
Yeah.
know, nice books for a giveaway. All
And
right,
somebody won those last time and didn't claim them.
somebody won that and did not claim them. You know, so we're going to make it real simple. We're talking about Jane Foster. What is the first appearance of Jane Foster? Title and number. All right. And
full title, or are you taking abbreviations?
What's that? No, I want the full title and the number.
Okay. Okay.
All right. There we go. Let's see.
Nope.
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 There you go.
Yeah.
Uncanny Swag.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Uncanny Swag. All right, these are yours.
Oh, wait a minute. No, technically, no.
Why is that?
Read it. Technically, Jeff R has it.
Where's Jeff R? Journey. Yes. Yeah. No, Uncanny Swag wrote it. He wrote it. Journey.
No, that says Journey in Mystery.
You're
if you
right.
want to get technical.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that technical. We'll give it to Uncanny Swag on that one. Uncanny Swag, hit me up on IG. Send me your information. Tell me what you want, and I'll get these books out to you. Congratulations. My man Josh getting all technical.
Hey, you said you wanted the full title.
You're right. Let's take a look at another book here, because this is the book that I was thinking about too. And the cameo was quick, but this book has been hot anyway. But
what?
The annual.
Oh. I wonder if anyone has bought any Journey into Mystery 84s lately, or since this has happened.
My fault.
Yeah, Journey into Mystery 84. Much rarer book than Journey 83. Obviously. What?
It's a tough book.
Go look at the census data on it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, way, way more rare than 83. Obviously, 83 is bigger, but
still, that's a real good book.
Yeah.
Does Nick own one?
Yes, he does. A 7.0.
Oh, nice. A 7. Oh, wow.
7.0. Yeah.
All right. So we're here now. Hold on a second. Oh, we're still the same thing. All right. I'm sorry.
What are you looking at? The annual?
Yeah, hold on a second. I thought I pulled it up. I had it on it. I made a mistake here. Hold on.
You just sold an 84, Anthony? A raw one or a graded one? That book is usually beat to high heaven. The highest
Which
I've
one?
ever Journey
84?
84. The highest I've ever seen it is a 7.5. I've never seen it higher than that.
You know what it is though? It's also that the color on it and everything else, and the Marvel chipping affects those books real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Street Side Anthony just sold one. Wow.
Yeah, that's what.
Fallen Heroes. What's going on? I got 69 Chop Shop on here. We got Pope Grimy. What's going on, Pope? JLS. What's going on? Appreciate you guys jumping out here and hanging out with us here. So yeah, this book here, like the Journey into Mystery, you had one copy sold today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you had 8 copies sell. Since the news dropped, which just does show that the news does affect these books. I don't care what anybody's saying that the sales are going to die and everything's going to die. We just can't expect, at least this is my opinion, you can't expect what you read in the story to be what's going to be done in the movie. They're going to take parts from it, but you're never going to get a full story arc in the movies.
Yeah, when it comes to a book like that annual right there, you have to know, or maybe people don't, but I would buy that book because it's a dope book.
Yeah.
You know, like to spec on a book like that, like I've never really.
Well, I would have never spec'd on for one character. When I was buying it, I was speculating on Hercules because I still feel that Hercules is an untapped character that's somewhere along the line. It's if Hemsworth continues to make movies, which it doesn't seem like he's going to stop as far as Disney, Marvel movies, that could be a meetup there. Hercules is part of the Avengers. It's like you don't know what's going to happen anymore. They just keep throwing stuff at you.
Yeah, do you think Hercules would be like a full-time character where they would
No,
use for more than one thing?
No, he might be a bit character in a movie. I don't think he'll be a full character. Yeah, and people are getting smarter now. If you notice, I mean, look at Gore. Right?
Yeah,
Gore's not selling the way that everybody expected it to sell.
yeah. Gore's not selling like Carnage sold. I mean, granted, Spider-Man, but still, everyone probably assumed Carnage was going to be a one-off character, and that book went high.
Han Brolo was in here. We're graced with his presence. Uh-oh. D3 Comics channel. What's going on? Yeah, so I just I think there's still a lot of legs in the MCU. I mean, some people are throwing a little shade on Moon Knight now. I think it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I don't know how have you liked it? Have you watched it?
Moon Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched it. I like it. What do you think? Fine.
It's fine.
I understand why like some people or maybe a lot of people don't like it. I get it. But I feel like a lot of maybe people haven't read Moon Knight stuff and don't understand that's kind of the character he is. But I understand it is a little bit slow. It's certainly not the best Disney Plus show.
Now, supposedly the 4th episode is supposed to be the best episode yet.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out. My man Joker says, people saw that figure and right away, but that could be a pre-production. That could be anything. We can't base it on a figure. I don't think they'd fuck it up that bad, but we don't know. We got to see. Johnny Dakota, what's good?
But even, I mean, maybe that's possible. But think about it this way. Like, I don't even think, like, before that figure was even shown, like, Gore didn't, like, explode. I mean, it always kind of held kind of constant, in a
maybe 3 years ago, that book was super hot. It was like when the Annihilation Conquest Wraith book was hot. Those were the two big speculation books. But then the spec game was different back then. People were specking on villains and expecting, and villains were selling that weren't A-list Doctor Doom, Green Goblin type of villains was selling.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the game anymore. I think that game has evolved. People have caught on and now they've moved on. It's also a faster pace now where people jump to the next big thing right away. You don't even let a book cool off. Moon Knight's a big example of that, and they're on to the next big thing.
Yeah.
We've seen it. The book that stayed hot is the America Chavez has stayed hot.
Dude, do you know what book surprisingly has not, and I've been watching this one close. Do you know what book has not fallen and as a matter of fact has gone up? Like maybe not like crazy up is freaking ASM 101. I would have thought that book would have taken a nosedive.
It hasn't though. It really hasn't taken a beating. It took what did it go down? Maybe 10%?
No. Not according to GPA.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's kind of early, but
I looked at GPA today for that Thor 1, and because they're real quick on it, and I think there were 19 slabs sold yesterday for the 18th for Thor 1. So I mean, the book is selling. Hasbro did D3 says here that Hasbro did their event today, and it looks like it's official, but I think he'll look better in the movies. I mean, if Bale's,
I think we talked about this in our little text chat, but like, I feel like the way that he looks on the box, like I was disappointed at first. I'm like, that is not Gore.
Right.
But that's only because I know what Gore looks like. I'm very familiar with the story. If there was no if I had no preconceived notion of Gore in my head, it kind of looks pretty dope. That outfit that he wears, maybe not so much, but like the scarring on his face. Like if you can, I know I'm one of these comic book accurate guys, but like if you can kind of remove yourself from that for a minute, and just maybe kind of look at it like, okay, let me take what Gore looks like out of my head and just look at this. It's not that bad.
No, and I think there'll be some CGI. Like Jesse says right here, he'll look better with finalized CGI. I saw the pop. Did you see the pop?
No.
They just released the pop. There's pictures of the pop circulating now, and the pop looked better than the action figure. It looked actually pretty good.
Did it have the tentacles off the back of his head?
No, it didn't. It didn't.
See, I just feel like Christian Bale is one of those guys, and Marvel to a certain extent too, where they want his face recognizable.
Yeah, well, it's because he's that big star. But
Yeah,
if he's that big a star, you should just go based on what he can, produce and bring to the show. You know,
I agree, but I don't know. He seems like a very I mean, I don't know him, and I'm
yeah. I know, I get you. You know what?
But,
He's an A-list guy, so you know. Legend of Zor. Oh, it's an okay. Oh, Legend of Korra. Okay. And if you know what I mean, then you know he's going to be a huge threat. I think. I mean, you saw they the Defect showed it last night. They did actual clips from the books. You know. So and then that's a pretty sick picture where you have that deceased carcass laying there, and they're standing overlooking it.
Another god. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But that's as accurate. That right. I haven't read that in a while, but I remember reading that and coming upon all the dead gods and everything like that. It's a good read. I mean, not a good read. It's a great read.
It's a great read. I actually just reread it again like a couple days ago, like literally like 3 or 4 days before the trailer. It's great. And the other thing is that, I think everyone really needs to read it regardless of this movie coming out. It's definitely one of the however many greatest stories in the past however many years, certainly of the past 10 years. But the thing is too, I think a lot of people think that God of Thunder 1 through 25 is the whole Gore story, and it's not. It's still great, the whole thing. It's really 1 through 11. It's a very quick read. It's so good, and it's very violent too, for a Marvel book.
Very, very. But when you get the three Thors and all of that stuff, it's like I said. I actually went, and I don't buy too many of them, but I told Justin to order the omnibus for me.
Oh yeah, I have it. Oh, it's coming.
You got it on order, right? So
I
just had him order. I told him yesterday to order it for me because I wanted to have it and just add it to it.
Which cover did you get? Because there's 3 covers.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know there were 3 covers on it. Yeah. What are the covers? Who are?
One of them's the Ribic cover for or God of Thunder number 1. One of them's the Thor number 1, the Jane Foster cover, because it's not just God of Thunder. It's God of Thunder, King Thor, and then Thor 2014, which is 1 through.
Oh, the Jane Foster one too?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's that one, the Jane Foster cover, the red one.
Yeah.
The Ribic one, number 1 for Thor God of Thunder, and the Casada 1 in 50 from number 1, I think.
Okay.
From I forget which series that is.
Did you which one did you order?
I got the Ribic and Nick got the Dodderman one.
Yes, yeah, I like the Ribic. Did you? But the Jane Foster run was another good read.
See, I never read that.
That was good too.
Yeah.
At that point, I was reading heavy. I liked that whole thing. The whole cancer is the only thing that's saving her from dying and all of that stuff. But you know what? Been on for almost a half hour. Let's do another giveaway. All right. Okay. So this is another one that nobody claimed.
Oh wow.
9.2.
That's gone up.
Yeah, nice book.
Yeah.
This is a real nice book. All right, so that's the next giveaway. I'm gonna just set up an end line here. Josh, if you can come up with a question, we'll do your question next. All right.
After this question, right?
Yeah, after this one.
All right.
I had 2 set up. Thank you, Biggie's. What do we got here? He says. Biggie says, has Gore been in any other storylines before the God of Thunder? If not, then maybe he's one and done. No, I think he's a one and done, Biggs. Because I don't know of him in any other story arc.
Well, see, that's the other thing. So I've never read King Thor, but he's shown on covers of King Thor. So I don't know if he shows. I mean, I don't know how, considering the fact that he's dead after God of Thunder is running. I mean, not that he can't be brought back. Someone else is going to have to answer that question.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ray Kiss, what's going on, brother? I appreciate that. All right, so easy question again, but dealing with everything that's going on right now. We've been watching Nova. Nova is blowing up. Everybody, it's coming. Supposedly, it's going to be a series on Disney Plus, and then possibly lead to a movie. Nobody's been cast that we know of yet. But what I want to know is Nova #1, Richard Rider, first appearance of Richard Rider, the month and the year of that book. Yeah, Chinmo, I think it's a one and done also, only because it's Christian Bale, and I don't think Christian Bale wants to sign up and line up for. And I don't know if Gore, although he's a great character, I don't know if Gore is that character that they want to carry over into multiple Marvel.
D3 got it.
Who got it? D3. There we go. All right, D3. Congratulations, you, my friend, are the winner of this. Hit me up on Instagram on the Erod212. And just let me know what book you won, and send me your shipping information. All right?
Can you? I don't know if you want to do this. Can you show what the next giveaway is, so maybe I can come up with a question off of that?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, all right.
All right, so
all right.
This is the next book. This was a giveaway I had a while back, and again, people join these contests and they don't claim their books. So nice slab, and you know what? I'm paying shipping and everything else. It's just my way of giving back to the community, So,
yeah.
But so I had this whole discussion about Nova the other day, and I firmly believe that there are some key books out there that aren't being touched. They're starting to pick up, but not as much as people should be looking at them. That 1 in 25.
I was just about to say, there's a lot of ratios in that Sam Alexander run.
The Sam Alexander, not as much the Nova, but that Annihilation Conquest 6.
Yeah.
The Annihilation Nova #1, when he becomes, with the World Mind and all of that stuff. Those are good books that they might touch into a story, because you're seeing all of the tea leaves kind of, when they're talking about Moondragon coming to the series, and Phyla-Vel's been announced, I believe, already. So does she become Quasar? He ties into all of the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's rumors that there's going to be a new Guardians team, right? Guardian characters are going to die. So what do? You replace them with these characters. You replace it with a Phyla-Vel, who becomes part of the Guardians of the Galaxy,
I didn't hear that there was going to be there's a rumor of that.
Yeah, there's rumors that a couple of the Guardians die in the next Guardian movie. So, and the big one is, the rumor is Rocket's going to pass. But
oh, really?
I don't know if that's just people looking for,
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, does Bradley Cooper? I always forget that that's Bradley Cooper playing.
Yeah, he's probably one of the biggest movie stars starring in the Disney series.
Right.
I was having this discussion the other day. Christian Bale is probably one of the bigger ones. Now if they get Tom Cruise, because I was saying, you get Tom Cruise, you really put one of the biggest guys out there ever into the MCU. I mean, if they had gotten Will Smith, but Will Smith's not going to do anything anymore.
Yeah, no.
So, but there's still a couple of those A-list guys that you had Sam Jackson. So, there's still some of those A-list guys out there. Brad Pitt's a guy that's never, imagine Brad Pitt doing something in the MCU.
What would that be?
What would that be? Who knows? Brad Pitt's a little older, but you could probably get him, the way they whip these guys into shape, you could still get him into some crazy shape,
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is you see so many actors, maybe not the big name ones, but a lot of the mid-tier people angling to get into Marvel, pitching.
Everybody wants a Marvel. I was laughing because you saw all of the people from the Spider-Man universe, all the Gwens and Mary Jane Watsons of the past angling to get back to the MCU now, because they realize it's a payday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I agree on this. Sam Alexander does bring the champions, with Kamala Khan, and if you have Miles come along. But I think that would be more of a Disney Plus series.
I agree. I think, the more and more I think on Miles and Null and anything that could possibly be Sony related, I just don't see it going the way that I think a lot of people are anticipating it.
I don't think that Miles will ever be touched by Sony. Sony will Sony's not stupid. If you notice, they want Marvel. There was rumors the other day that they want Marvel to do the next Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie.
They want Marvel to do the Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, they want Marvel to do the Garfield movie.
Really?
So they realize anytime Sony touches something besides Venom 1, everything else has sucked.
See, and I'm trying to think like how bad Marvel like regrets, even though it saved them at one point, arguably, like how bad they regret giving up these licenses just in perpetuity to Sony and well, they got the Fox one back, but
yeah,
but to Sony, where they have it forever, so long as they make. I think the rule is that they make a Spider-Man movie every 5 years, and then
right,
and then it's broken.
And they will. They'll put a Craven, like they're locked in right now. They did Morbius, right? So now they have all those characters locked in. So I saw this the other day. Biggs, Andrew Lincoln supposedly interviewing for a role, but nobody knows what role it is within the MCU.
Yeah, Rick Grimes 2000.
Yeah. So yeah, but the thing is, Norman Reedus has been kind of lobbying for Ghost Rider.
And it's like, okay, like maybe, like I guess, like he could be Johnny Blaze, but that's only because we see him riding a bike a lot. Unless you kind of do like the only way I could see it being done is kind of like how Cates did Eddie Brock at first, where he had long hair, kind of back to early right. If they turn Johnny into like something like that, I still think though if they do Ghost Rider, it's not going to be Johnny Blaze.
You think it's going to be Danny Ketch?
100%. No. I think it's going to be Miguel.
Robbie.
Or I'm sorry, Robbie Reyes.
Robbie Reyes.
Yeah.
Well, they already had that character in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, but they already had Johnny Blaze and they already had Danny Ketch.
Yeah, Johnny Blaze, the true Johnny Blaze. I mean, he's old and he's a mess. He's making movies about being himself now.
Yeah. I want to see that movie so bad, though.
Yeah.
I want to see that movie so bad. I think that movie's going to...
I saw the preview and I was like, it's cheesy, but it's kind of calling to me.
I thought it was hysterical when I saw the preview for it in the movies. I'm like, this is gonna revive his career, I think. Because his career has been dead. Yeah.
Miles hasn't been casted yet. Not to my knowledge. There's big rumors going around that Will Smith's son...
Jaden
being cast in Jaden, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
That would be funny because there was rumors a while ago that they already have their choice. They just haven't put it out there. But that would be funny if Jaden was cast because Jaden made a song for the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, which is a good song. Yeah, at the end of the game, it's a really good song. Yeah.
Murph hits it on the head. It's what I want to see with the Mahershala Ali Blade. But just give Nick Cage a quick cameo, bro. Give him his due. Because I think that Wesley Snipes should get some kind of credit. Especially for what Wesley Snipes' movie does. It saves Marvel. They were going into bankruptcy, man.
Have you seen
Brad Pitt as Corsair? Wow. Huh. Because the Starjammers, and you have Gladiator and all of those characters. Gladiator becomes part of the Guardians of the Galaxy also. I don't know about that kid as a Miles. You think? I don't know about that back.
Dude, that was the rumor. Dude, as a matter of fact, I think I told you this. So my buddy that I work with, that kid actually used to live down the street from him and is friends with my buddy's daughter. I tried to get his daughter to call him and ask him. I'm like, yo, were you asked? He never answered though.
So, Biggie's was saying Andrew Lincoln for Magneto. I don't know if he'll be Magneto. I tell you what, I love Fassbender.
I like him too.
Bring back Fassbender.
I don't think, dude, he's too busy racing, doing Formula 3 racing.
Yeah, Chef. Absolutely. This generation all know Miles as Spider-Man. I mean, the movies have kept Peter Parker alive and stuff like that, but the cartoon resonated with so many little kids. Look at Halloween costumes and how many little kids dress up as Miles Morales now, It's wild because when that book came out, that book got no love at all.
The book still gets no love. his series. I'm not talking about UF4
Yeah.
and some of the variants. I'm talking about right now. Like
Yeah.
his stories, nobody picks it up.
It doesn't sell.
No, it doesn't.
They keep bringing it back because they want to keep that character alive and recreating it, but it doesn't sell.
It is pretty good, though, I gotta say.
10 comic book. You know what? I might do a 5 comic book clean and press giveaway, but it's something that I have in the works.
What does that mean? Like giveaway pressing?
Giveaway for 5 free presses.
Oh, okay.
So I might have that coming up somewhere along the line in the works. I just got a couple of things. Hey, Guyuch, what's going on? The Comic Forge is here. Brock Lesnar as Gladiator. Nah, that forehead kills me, man. I don't know.
Not to mention, I don't think he would be a very good actor. I mean, he can't even wrestling act. That's why they never have him open his mouth.
Really? Johnny Dakota says Wesley Snipes was a nightmare on set. Yeah, but after his tax woes and everything, do you think this guy's is gonna be humble? He hasn't made any money.
But the thing is, have you seen what he looks like lately?
Yeah, he looks old. He's got beat up.
Yeah,
he looks beat up. This is the guy I want nowhere near any Marvel property.
Read that.
I'm not a fan.
I saw that yesterday too. It's obviously not true. I saw that yesterday as well, and thank you for changing your name back.
That's bad. Yeah. That would be terrible.
That would be terrible. Terrible.
Press. Yeah, the press itself, no. The books we can ship. Damn, I need to cash in my 2 years winnings from Erod. Yeah, seeking name and comments. I gave you 5 and you haven't claimed them. There's got to be a limitation there somewhere. Let's go. This guy won 5 free presses for me, Mike. Josh, never claimed them.
Really?
Yeah. I gave him away like somebody else's giveaway and never came. You know what? Talk about giveaway. Let's do that giveaway we got with you, Josh.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. All right. I hope this question isn't too hard.
Okay.
So,
well, let me get it in line.
Okay.
All right. So we're doing Marvel Team Up, 141 and a 7.0. All right. Let me get an end line here. All right, Josh, go ahead.
Is the end line there? Okay.
Yeah.
So in relation to the black costume, right? We all know this was not created by Marvel or the Marvel bullpen. Jim Shooter paid $220 to who for the black suit idea? I don't know if that's too hard.
That's a tough one. They got to know, and the information is out there to find.
It's really easy to find.
Actually.
The name, the first and last name of the person.
I like that.
Nope. Ethan H has the last name.
You said first and
last, first
right?
and last, but
nah, Mike Zeck is nowhere near it. It's so. Did you say it was a 16-year-old kid, right?
Yeah, he was. I don't know the age at the time, but he was young.
Like
he was real young. He was
like 16 years old.
Yeah.
And
Ethan's got it.
There
Randy
you go.
Schuler.
And that was posted in a Marvel Age, wasn't it?
Marvel Age 12.
Marvel Age 12. So if you ever go in there and take a look at it, you'll see the black costume in Marvel Age 12. It's actually a good book to pick up. That it's picked up a little bit of steam, but goes under. So who got it?
Ethan
Randy?
H.
Who is it?
Ethan H.
Okay, Ethan. Hit me up on IG, Erod212. Just tell me what you won, the question, and your shipping information, and I'll get this out to you. So congratulations, nice win.
And there's the inside for people that haven't seen. A little different.
Yeah. But they completely adapted that. Let me just highlight you. If I see if I can highlight you there. I'm sorry, Josh. There you go. Yeah, that's it. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, and I just happened to be thumbing through that book when I found that.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's a cool book.
Yeah, it's a cool, and it's funny, those Marvel Ages, same thing with Spider-Man 2099. Secret Wars, there's a preview to Secret Wars in there. Those Marvel Age books actually have quite a few, if you want to consider them first appearances. But even it's like Wolverine. You ever see that the fan that sent in the Wolverine information to Marvel?
No.
There's a sketch that a fan drew before Wolverine was named Wolverine. So it has the name, and it doesn't look like him at all, but the name and the premises for it, small character type of thing, was created by a fan. And several years later, it was converted into a
Oh, I didn't know that one.
And converted into a character. Yep. Oh, see, Chinmo says Spider-Ham, Beta Ray Bill both have previews in Marvel Age. I'm telling you, though, and you find those things in flea markets. Find those things in flea markets. You know, it's crazy. You know what? I was talking about this before. Let me see if this will come up. Yeah. So, Nova #1. You know, this book spiked. 9.6 is a selling for, I think it's over $700 now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that this is a book to sell now?
You know, that's a good.
That drives me nuts right here. This right here drives me nuts.
What?
Newsstands. They were all newsstands.
They're all newsstands, right?
They're all
Yeah, I
newsstands
know.
in 76.
Yeah. And when you correct people on that too, they get really mad.
Yeah,
I found that out, and I can't help it though. It's like, dude,
me too.
these are all
8 also for $250.
Is it a book to sell now? I don't know, because like I remember like about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago at this point, this book got hot for a while, and like everybody was after it, and then it cooled down. No, I don't think it's time to sell this book yet. No, because I don't think we're anywhere close to getting this character still, even though they say we're going to get him.
You know what? I just think that character is going to be more than a one and done.
For
You
sure.
know, because I think it'll be a Disney Plus series. What they're doing now with Moon Knight, I foresee Moon Knight coming out in a movie. What do you think? Do you think
Eventually, yes.
Yes. They're only doing one season now, supposedly, right? With the series?
I don't know. Maybe.
Rumor is the one season for Moon Knight, one season for Hawkeye.
See, here's the thing. Like, can't you see something like this happening? I feel like they want to push the younger characters so bad. Like, so they'll have Richard Rider maybe on the show as like since they've already introduced the Nova Corps, maybe they bring him in and he's a mentor somehow to Sam Alexander, and the show ends with Sam somehow taking over.
Well, if you remember, he inherits his powers from a Nova that was mortally wounded.
Yep.
And becomes, but he's a random selection. He's not like,
it's kind of like Green Lantern. Like
to a degree.
Yeah.
But then when the character is kind of weak for a while until they start building him up. So like where Seeking Him Comic goes, I can't believe people actually like Dick Ryder.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun running joke. But when you start reading later on and he becomes powerful and you read Annihilation and Annihilation Conquest, you're going to tell me if you like Richard Rider or not. Because he's a badass, you know? And he's super powerful when he, in Annihilation, and I mean, if you haven't read it, sorry about that, spoil it, but he literally sticks his hand inside, whatchamacallit? Who's the guy from FF Annual 6, the villain?
Annihilus?
Annihilus. Because he realizes that's his weak point and rips his insides out, man. And that's how he beats Annihilus.
Wait, where does he rip it from?
Through his mouth.
Oh, okay.
Goes in his mouth. He's badass, you know?
Dick in the mouth.
Yep, it rip. You know, it's wild. So he's definitely a character to be reckoned with. And like I said, I keep saying it just looks like to me like they're going to go into a space odyssey. They've talked about a space odyssey. The next big adventure, that could be it. You know, Annihilation into Annihilation Conquest could be it. You can introduce so much stuff. Because I believe Corsair and the Starjammers are part of that also. So it might, not Corsair, but the Starjammers, what's her name? Lallana, right? So you got a lot of things like that. Gore's not going to show up in the last episode of Moon Knight. No way. Why would he show up in the last episode of Moon Knight, Uncle Roman?
I don't know, but Roman also thought The Rock was going to show up at the end of the Eternals. So
Sam is more popular now with the younger kids. He doesn't have the power that Nova had. If you look, and that's the book I talk about there. I believe it's in the last series. It's Nova 16 is the first meeting of Sam Alexander and Richard Rider. That's a book that people need to look at because that book is starting to pick up a lot. You know?
Which Nova 16?
I believe it's the volume 6
for
the Sam Alexander series. He finally gets to meet Richard Rider because Sam's father was a Nova also. That's how he winds up getting that helmet. But his father is deceased.
There's a lot
of... He finally meets Nova, and Nova's part of that world mind and everything like that, and he doesn't even recall. Like, he calls him by Richard Rider, and there's a whole panel, and he goes, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time because he's been in space for so long, and he's just been this world mind and this Nova character that he doesn't. I get you. I see the Egyptian gods.
I mean, that's a good theory. I don't think it would happen, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
because of Cantu and all of that stuff. And
like if it was to happen, it would only be like something like at the end, like, wait, these gods are dead. Like like a if something like that was to happen. I don't think you'd see him.
Everybody, or you give him a little cameo of some sort, or an Easter egg is what you want from him.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like maybe like one of like the shadows, like I forget what the black berserkers like crawling on the ground.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah. They showed the berserkers now, right?
Yeah.
The pictures, people showing pictures of the berserkers. Josh, I need one more question. All right, and it can be anything you want.
I need a book.
Is it
for a book?
I'm going to show you the next giveaway. Right.
Okay.
This is the final giveaway, and this was something MTG, and this was not claimed. If you can believe that, watch this.
What?
Yeah, Greg donated this.
Dude, I'll claim that right now.
Yeah, donated this to the channel, and nobody claimed it.
Not that it matters, but like, just out of curiosity, approximate grade on that?
I didn't even look at. I have not even looked at it, but the spine is clean. It's got a little crushing to it. Well, it's a mid-grader for sure. Looking at the cover, and I have not even taken this thing out. I didn't even because I didn't want to open it. I just. It's better than a 5.
How can nobody claim that?
My God, no! This is way better than a 5. No spine split. A very little small, very tiny little spine split here. But look at that spine, right? Watch.
Is there shadowing up at the top, on the back?
Yes, a little bit, but not much. Very thin. See?
Okay. Yeah.
This book is clean. This is a giveaway from my man Greg from MTG Comics. So if you guys don't know him, you know he's an awesome guy from IG.
Yeah.
He's also the man behind King Khan, and King Khan 3 is coming September 17th, I believe it is. It should be even bigger and better than the last one. Bigger and better than the last one.
Man.
You gonna come down this time, Josh?
September? Maybe in September, yeah. Maybe.
Nice, yeah. Not as much traffic, right?
Yeah. Well, it is. Well,
yeah. It is always. Well, if it's a Saturday, it's not as bad for you.
Yeah.
Sunday football season. That's when you get crushed.
Man, what could the question be for this one? Oh man.
Yeah, Nick, we give good books over here in this channel. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us here. And let's see who wins this one. Let's see if they claim it.
Okay, I got one that's pretty easy, I think it's pretty easy.
All right, let me get an end line going. All right, we got an end line going here.
Man, someone's gonna get a freaking nice book, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. The first time Spider-Man meets the Hulk is what? What issue of what?
All right, so we need issue number and title.
Yes.
Fully spelled out?
I can take the abbreviation.
Okay. There you go. First time Spider-Man meets the Hulk.
Yep. There you go, Murph.
Murph with the win. Look at that. Mike, you're going to Little Giants. Who got? Yeah, Murph got.
I figured it was going to be him that would win it.
Yeah, everybody hit it off right afterwards. So,
Yeah.
Big E's right after him. Azores Tiger. All right, Murph. I'll bring
Congratulations.
this to you.
Bravo.
Congratulations, Mike. Nice win.
Yeah.
Real nice win. So, yeah, I mean, we've been on almost an hour. That was it. I wanted to give away some of these books because, they were made for giveaways. So we'll just keep passing it along. If somebody doesn't claim these, I'll hold them for a little bit of time until they get the chance to claim them. And if they don't claim them, we're going to pass them on again, and we'll do another giveaway. I'm almost at 4,300 subs, road to 5,700 away. So, Josh, anything you want to talk about your channel, what you guys got coming up? Because your FOC, I'll tell you what, right now, I'm addicted to the FOC. And you know what? I hit you up all the time. Josh, if you guys are not watching East Meets West and watching their live show, but their FOC show, and they do top 5 picks and stuff like that, they show great picks. Josh is a reader. Mike is a reader. These guys read their books. They know what they're talking about. I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't believe in them. I'd go to them. So check that channel out, man. East Meets West. Check them out. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, we've been noticing definitely a pickup lately on FOC. I don't know, it's a fun video to do every week. I'll tell you that. I love, like you said, I love reading. I don't know, like I like to know everything about everything anything that I'm into. I like to know everything about the topic. But then on mine and my brother's channel, Josh Grav Comics, we'll have CGC unboxings pretty soon. One of my orders just got finished. It's a modern order. And I think this should be some really, really good books in this order. I think we might wait for another modern box to come back. It went in at the same time, so I think we might wait, but I think there's.
And you don't look at your grades? You don't look at your grades?
The only grades that I look at usually are for express or walkthrough tier. Those are the only ones that I'll look at.
So I did one book express with a fast track modern order. I sent it in April 5th. The modern was already done. It was done before the express.
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
I couldn't believe it. They're both on their way. They've both been graded, but I guess it was one of those quick orders that got picked up.
Yeah.
And so I got 12 books coming back. Then there's some nice books in there. Some real nice books in there. So that'll be coming to this channel soon. I actually got 3 CGC orders coming back. So it's starting to come back dribs and drabs. I know CBCS has been backed up for a while. I know Murph and those guys are waiting for some signature series, I think, from Terrificon.
Dude, I showed you today one of the guys that I pressed books for. He's been waiting since May of last year. It's almost been a year on just modern stuff. No signature or anything. So it's just it's a hard time. It's a hard time for grading anything right now. Everyone wants to have everything of any sort graded: comics, toys, video games, cards.
And the amount of moderns that people send
is ridiculous.
It's insane, and it's modern more than anything else they get. Oh, all right. So New York Warriors are having an auction Friday at 9:00, and these auctions are back to what the New York Warriors were before. Josh has been selling on there, and they've been having good vendors on there. Guys from the community selling books there. Remember, they're the originators. These guys were the guys that took the torch from other guys and made what we see on YouTube auctions now and what we see on WhatNot auctions. That's Biggie's and those guys. I mean, they came up with the language for the auctions and having fun and laughing and just cracking jokes and going on. That was them before it was everybody else,
Yeah.
They're the pioneers on a lot of that stuff. I equate them to like old hip hop. I tell them that all the time. They started a lot of the trends that people go in and do now, and they don't realize that it was Biggie's and those guys that were doing that stuff before everybody.
Are you gonna be on the? I was
thinking Friday. I'm not. I'm going away.
Oh, okay.
You going up to Rhode Island?
You mean New Hampshire?
New Hampshire, I mean.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up.
No, but we have a. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, is the show? We have a show. Is it this weekend or is it next weekend? No, it's next weekend. No, I can't go to New Hampshire. I've got a lot of stuff I got to do.
Is Richie setting up over there
in New Hampshire?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's not this time. Okay, because he did last time, right?
No, we didn't set up in New Hampshire last time. We went up with J&S.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know what? I mean, that's it. Like I said, check out East Meets West. Check out Josh Graff's channel. Both great stuff. They do some good stuff all the way around. And until my next video, peace.
Good show.